Okay, so welcome to Wealth Matters Saturdays. I am Denise Hadnott, and I have special guests here today, Everett Isom and Damian Olson with Prosperity Bank. Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome.
Thank
Hello. How
you.
are you? Thank you.
I'm good. So I really do appreciate you guys being here with me today. First thing I really just kind of want to talk about, if we could, was Everett, if you could tell us a little bit about you, and if you and Damien can tell us a little bit about Prosperity Bank.
Sure. Okay. As Denise mentioned, my name is Everett Isom. I am the mortgage loan originator here at Prosperity Bank. We're located at the Beltway North and West Road. And I have been in the mortgage industry doing residential and commercial lending for over 20 years. We should say, I'll just say 97. Everybody can do the math, so won't tell age. And happy to be here with you. Hopefully we can tell you a little bit about Prosperity. We are a regional, local Texas bank. And I have with me the manager of the branch, Mr. Damian Olson, who also will introduce himself and tell you a little bit about his track record here.
Okay. Now, one of the things on this segment is we try to help individuals and business owners, my theme is to stay ready so they don't have to get ready. So we want to make sure that individuals and business owners are prepared for whatever is to come. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today was the importance of business owners, especially having that relationship with a local or regional bank.
Well, and that's very important, to have the relationship. Although we strive to serve, whether you have a prosperity relationship or not, to make that path to whatever you're trying to accomplish a lot simpler and easier. But make no mistakes, when doing banking, when you're in business banking, it is very important, sometimes critical, that you do have that relationship as you move forward for the things you may be trying to accomplish.
Right. So one of the things that we saw that happen in 2020, no one was expecting COVID and no one was expecting it to hit like it did. But one of the things for business owners that I saw when COVID did hit and the shutdown came, then a lot of business owners were looking for assistance. So then the banks, of course, had the PPP loans, and a lot of business owners could not get those loans. So can you gentlemen maybe talk a little bit about that, and how, in my opinion, that's one of the reasons why, if you would have had a relationship with like a Prosperity Bank, it may have helped you out.
Yeah, and I'm going to defer that to Damian, because trust me, he had his hands full with PPP since last
I'm
fall.
sure.
Absolutely. Good afternoon. My name is Damian Olson. I'm the branch manager here at Prosperity Bank. I've been in banking for 8 years. My previous career was military, so I've had 2 careers in my lifetime. I'm happy to be here today to explain the PPP and all of that crazy madness that it really was, as you indicated. The PPP loan was a very sensitive program, and it had a lot of technicalities around, did you have proper payroll records and all that good stuff. But Prosperity Bank did go above and beyond. We called customers just to get them to apply. We called them back. We took documents to them. We did everything we could to make it easier, because it was not a transparent process all from the federal government. They didn't even know what they were doing. Let's be honest. They were making up the rules as they went, and we adjusted as quickly as we could. But we did go above and beyond, because we are a community bank, and without that relationship, there's no real connection to satisfying the customer's needs and the expectations.
Right. So for business owners now who maybe they're looking for a bank, what would you tell them some of the reasons, I guess, they would come to set up a relationship and, of course, accounts with Prosperity Bank?
Absolutely. That's a great question. So Prosperity Bank is, like Everett said, is a community bank, regional. We have locations here in Texas, and we have 14 locations in Oklahoma. So we are truly a regional community bank. One of the reasons why you could come to Prosperity Bank is to get that personal touch, is to have that local authority. As a manager, I have the local authority to make decisions that meet the needs of the customers. I don't have to defer to New York and make a phone call for a override approval. So there's a lot of good options because of that. I don't know if a lot of businesses can relate to this, but I personally take documents to my corporate customers. I don't make them come to me all the time. I'll bring a witness. We'll do whatever can convenience the customer. And
That's
make
awesome.
their life easier, because that's what it is, making their lives easier, not
Right.
making it more complicated.
Right, and that convenience, that's really awesome. That says a lot about Prosperity Bank. One last thing, I just wanted to, I know Everett, you mentioned about residential and commercial lending. So I work as a real estate agent. So of course I have residential, but mainly commercial clients. Anything I guess you have that you would say why someone that's looking to purchase a home or looking to invest in commercial real estate, why they would choose Prosperity Bank?
Yeah, good question. Again, and I would add, as Damian mentioned, because of being a community bank, sometimes there are little nuances within a file that we can make that decision here. Either Damian or our boss, Michael, can take a look at that and say, yes, Everett, go ahead and do so, which is something you can't get when you're talking about banks in a bigger space, so to speak, that has multiple layers of guidelines that we can pretty much avoid. As it relates to the residential piece, of course, our business owners also are homeowners in most cases. And so
Right.
we do a lot of things to make sure we accommodate that need as well. Prosperity has a lot of products that are proprietary products, meaning we're outside of that secondary market. And I don't want to go too far into that, Denise. You're probably trying to save that for another segment, knowing you. But
Right.
We have proprietary products and programs that can fit the local community needs.
Okay, all right. Okay, awesome. So one last thing, where can people find you? How can they get in touch with you guys?
You can call me here at the office. That's 281-970-9636. Once again, that's 281-970-9636. Or you can reach me on my cell phone at any time at 281-330-4239.
Okay, and this is the Prosperity Bank at West Road in the Beltway?
Yes, and that address is?
9155 West Sam Houston Parkway, North. The North is important. Houston, Texas, 77064.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much. And thank you for tuning in to Wealth Matters Saturdays. Thank you guys so much. And Everett, yes, we will definitely do this again because we have to talk a little bit more about commercial real estate and commercial lending.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.